Welcome along to stage one of the 2018 Rally du Maroc. It all kicked off yesterday with a 10-kilometre prologue around the city of Fez, with the top finishing riders able to choose their starting order for today. A nice little appetizer for the 136 competitors of this year's edition before sinking their teeth into the main event. Well, Toyota and KTM already showing that they will take some beating on the dunes. Now strap yourselves in as we head south from Fez to the sands of Erfoud. The bikes, quads and SSVs will be racing against the clock for 166 kilometres today over two special sections. The cars and the solitary truck on a separate route will cover 192, around 500k to cover in total. After his win in the prologue, KTM's Toby Price opted to set off in 15th place today in the bikes. Teammates Matthias Walkner and Sam Sunderland just ahead of him. Slovakia's Stefan Svitko was the first man on the track. Yamaha's Xavier de Sultre among the early risers as well, on his way to 6th place. Unsurprisingly though, it was the Honda and KTM boys who dominated en route to the dunes. Ricky Brabec in 5th, and just ahead of him, teammate Paulo Gonçalves, the highest placed of the Honda riders in the World Championship standings. But the men in red could do nothing to tame the orange armada of KTM. The Austrian giants taking the top 3 spots, with Sunderland on the lowest step of the podium. The 2015 winner just over 6 minutes off the pace. Walkner taking 2nd place. The Austrian Dakar winner looking very comfortable and only losing a shade under 3 minutes. But there is no doubting the top dog at the start of this Rally du Maroc. After his victory in the prologue, Toby Price made it 2 from 2 in this opening stage. The Aussie taking a handy bonus point in his bid to unseat the World Championship leader Pablo Quintanilla, who lost over 21 minutes. So 3 KTMs and 2 Hondas in the top 5, and Price the early race leader. But elsewhere there was drama as one of the rally's big favourites crashed out. Honda's Kevin Benavides, who was sitting 4th in the World Championship standings, fell heavily after 335k and fractured his femur. The Argentine swiftly transferred to a hospital in Arashidea. Heartbreak though for Benavides after a fine 2018, which saw him take victory in Chile. Now there are some standout names in the side-by-side category this year. Chief among them is Stefan Petterhansel, who'll be getting back into the Mini for the Dakar, but for now he's in a Yamaha alongside his wife Andrea. He came in 4th today, just over 8 minutes back. This is football coach Andre Villas-Boas, who's racing for the Germany-based team South Racing. Portuguese has made several outings this year, but he lost around an hour today. Former Dakar quads winner Sergei Karyakin pipped to victory in the end by his compatriot Alexander Dorosinski. 4 minutes and 46 seconds in it. Gerard Fares and Danny Oliveira, formerly of Himoitsa, coming in 3rd. Now if Jakub Brzezinski can make it to the end of this rally, he'll be crowned the FIA World Cup champion. The Pole's been in excellent form this year, with wins in Dubai, Qatar, Italy and Poland. Having a bit of fun here with Mini's Cyril Desprez on a tough opening stage. A few drivers getting caught out by the navigation. Brzezinski eventually 5th on the day, with Desprez and his new co-driver Jean-Paul Cotteret in 7th. Now here's Carlos Sainz, also getting to grips with the new John Cooper Works buggy. El Matador just ahead of his teammate Desprez in 6th place. Martin Prokop was running 3rd in the World Cup standings. A solid effort from the Czech today to come in 3rd, only 39 seconds down on the day's winner. Nasser Al-Attiyah is Mr. Morocco. He's going for a 5th consecutive win here. The Qatari with a couple of mechanical problems in the first special, but he recovered to finish 2nd and remains the overall leader.
We find ourselves 2nd place. Today it was not bad, and we win last 4 years, and I would like to repeat and to win 5 times.
Well, here was the day's winner, Bernhard ten Brinker. The Dutchman just pipping Alatir by 24 seconds and taking the stage victory for Overdrive Racing. It has certainly been a hectic start in the cars, and no doubt plenty more memorable action to come in the dunes in the coming days. There you have the confirmation of the Stage 1 results. Giniel de Villiers coming in 4th. Well, Saturday we'll see the first of 3 loops around Air Food on Stage 2. The majority of the action will be against the clock as the riders and the drivers get properly stuck into the sand. A bit of well-deserved R&R here at the Chergui Hotel on Friday evening after a tough first day of the 2018 Rallye du Maroc. Thanks very much for joining us, and tune in again for Stage 3.